Okay, some contributors have less than an excellent grasp of English. If we get so busy that we're not able to edit these, so be it. But while we have time to edit them, and if we can get editors to edit them, I mean, ideally, we want to publish any news that someone cares about enough to write about and send it to us. Right now, we don't have such a huge supply of articles coming in, so we can take some time for these. We'll see how it plays out in the future, but they do require quite a lot of editing. Here's one, but the thing is, they also don't really usually submit for very long. Like they'll submit stories for a little while, and then they'll usually stop, or maybe they'll continue, but very infrequently. So, okay, I just had to turn to some Skype. So I don't really know exactly where I was, but here's what I'm looking at with something like this. Obviously, the headline is going to have to be changed, and I'm a little familiar with this writer. I mean, as you get familiar with people whose native language is French and their articles, the first one is very difficult to edit, but after about 10, you kind of get you develop this natural ability to be able to edit them. Same with like a South Sudanese writer or a Chinese writer or whatever. So here's what they have. The affiliate of HSBC, SwissLeaks misappropriated euros 180.6 billion. So I don't know this story, so I would look it up and do a little bit of a read in lieu of fact check. Obviously, we don't have a fact checker on staff. And then here's their introductory, here's their lead. The newspaper Le Monde revealed last night, after a big investigation between 2005 and 2007, more than 180 billions would have transmitted through Switzerland, where world leaders, including kings and celebrities, hid their savings. The HSBC subsidiary would have accepted and even encouraged customers of 200 foreign countries to do it. So obviously there's a lot of things that need to be changed there. And I take a pretty, I'll just rewrite things if there's no other way to do it. General policy is only change the bare minimum that needs to be changed in order to make it fit for publication. So if something sounds maybe a little strange but is still good English, I'll opt for the option that only changes it as little as possible, because sometimes the writer has a reason for doing something. I mean, they're sitting there composing and they're a writer. I mean, they have their reasons for making the choices they do. But in this case, I mean, it has to be rewritten. So, byline Paris. French newspaper Le Monde revealed last night, after a large investigation by the International Consortium of Investigating Journalists, that between 2005 and 2007, more than 180 billion euros would have transited through a private bank in Switzerland, where world leaders, including kings and celebrities, hid their savings. According to the news organization, an HSBC subsidiary would have accepted and even encouraged customers of 200 foreign countries to place their savings there. I don't exactly know how to change there, but you get the idea. Like, I'll rewrite things if I have to, especially the lead and the first and second paragraphs and the final paragraph. But I have a feeling this article is going to require a lot of editing. And this writer here, with writers who require a lot of editing, I'll tell them plainly that their work takes a lot of editing, and they should only write articles not less than 300 words, because that's our minimum, but not much more than 300 words. You know, a 300-word article is good enough for them, because it's just too much work to edit. And she has been submitting articles just barely over 300. This one's 644, so this is going to take a lot of editing, and it's just a matter of how much time resource we have that we can give to people whose work requires a lot of editing. That's all.